Hey guys, this is Nick from forexnoobs.com with a live trade video. In this video, I took a 1 hour chart short trade on USDCHF. This is the first time I've shot a live trade video for a 1 hour chart trade. 1 hour chart trading is part of a new price action strategy I've been developing over the last 18 months. This is not the same as my normal reversal and continuation trading on larger timeframes. In this video, I enter a trade and update you guys as the trade progresses. I blur out some personal information in this video as I do not want to share my account details with tens of thousands of people. When I shoot a live trade video, I post it no matter what the result of the trade. In this case, the trade was a winner, but if it was a loser, I'd share the video anyway. If you look back at my live trade videos on this YouTube channel, you'll see that I share winners, losers, break-even trades, and even trades I mess up because of bad management or bad luck. Yes, even professional traders screw trades up sometimes. Anyway, I'll let you get to the video. Enjoy. This is a 1 hour chart potential trade that it looks like it's about to trigger. It hasn't triggered yet, but it looks like it's getting very close to triggering. So this is a 1 hour chart trade. What I'm basically doing here is I'm going short from here. Like I said, it hasn't triggered yet, but it's getting very close to triggering, so I wanted to start recording before it actually triggered. But first things first, I'll probably edit this part out of the video, but I'm just going to quickly post this to the forum. Actually, that was a bad picture. I think I'll do it like this, actually. Just got to post this to the forum to make other traders aware of it. All right, I'm just going to place that. So basically what I've done is I've set a pending order. Once it gets to this level, which is roughly the 977, well, it's exactly the 9974 rather, this trade will trigger, and my stop loss is up at 9989. My target right now is down at 9927. I'll probably pull that target up. Just totally depends on how this moves. We can see if we look to the left, price stalls around this area. So I'd rather have my target, up around 1 to 2, but it just totally depends on how price moves. If over the next 3 or 4 hours it's going down really fast, then I'm going to leave my target at 1 to 3 because I want to let it run down to my target if bears are in complete control of price. If instead we get something like price going for the next 24, 48 hours, then I'll probably pull that target up. So I'm just going to manage the trade based on how price is moving, essentially, which is usually what I do with lower time frame setups. I'll probably just update as this trade progresses. It hasn't triggered yet, but when it triggers, or if it triggers, I'll start updating. Just a quick update to this one, guys. I was doing a million things. I was trying to post it to the forum. I was trying to shoot a video while I was trying to enter a trade that was very close to triggering. So I'm actually going to change a few things about this setup because now that I've had a bit of time to think about it, I think I want to play it a little bit safer than I was just going to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this down to 0.9972. So price is going to have to move a bit lower to hit my entry. Going to pull that stop down a little bit, just a little bit. It's still a wide stop, but just a little bit down. Yeah, that still gives us a good target. So I think I'm going to play it a little bit like this. If price manages to push down to here, it'll trigger me into this trade. I'm going to set my target at, I'm going to keep my target rather down here somewhere. But on this chart right now, with this tool, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it here just so I know when it hits that 1-to-2 ratio, and then I can judge if I want to hold the 1-to-3 target I have or what. So I just need to quickly edit that. I don't know why I'm copying and pasting. It's just so much easier to type these in. Okay, done. So yeah, I'm going to play it a little bit safer. My entry, I feel, was a bit too tight. The reason I placed it there originally, I was just rushing to get everything, to get the video done and everything. It's kind of hard trading smaller time frames when a trade's right on the verge of triggering and doing all extra stuff that I need to do, like sharing it with members on the forum, doing this video and all that kind of stuff. It just it adds a lot of stress to the trades. Anyway, let's see how this goes, and I'll update as it progresses. Okay guys, just a quick update to this trade. As you can see, the trade's triggered. It hit my entry and it's pulled back a little bit, but you know, that's to be expected. What we're seeing right now is quite good. It's reacting strongly from this resistance area. Bears are pushing down, pushing away from resistance area. That tells us that sell orders are being triggered at this resistance area. We've seen a break of the low of the last two candles. So this was the previous 1 hour candle. This one was the one before. It's now broken the low of both of those. Well, obviously, I mean, it broke the low of this first one pretty quickly, but this second one has now been broken. I think we'll probably see price not move in too quickly until it breaks this low, the low of this candle here. Once it breaks this low, then I think we're going to see a nice healthy push down. Might stall out around about here where price moves sideways for about 4 hours on its way up. Might stall out around about there, but I think this has some good potential. 1 hour chart trades generally wrap up in anywhere between 1 to 12 hours. 12 hours is the high side. I would think this one's probably going to be towards the high side, just because it has quite a bit of ground to cover, and some of that ground is bumpy. When I say bumpy, I mean when you look to the left, you can see points at which price has stalled, and it's not a very clear path all the way down. There's going to be points where price is going to stall. So that's what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking maybe around about 12 hours for this one to complete, but it could be anything. I need to go to the gym right now. So what I'm going to do when I'm leaving a trade unattended, what I generally do, and that's when I can't come back to the trade if an alarm triggers. Because normally what I do, see, remember my target's around about down here. Normally what I do is I would set an alarm, so around about here, around about that 1-to-2 level. I'd add an alert, and when price hits that level, boom, I would get the alert and I would come back to my chart. But when I'm at the gym, obviously I am not really able to properly check my charts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten my target to that 1-to-2 level, just in case we get a big spike down, for example, and then it goes all the way back up. You know, I don't want to miss out on that 1-to-2 target just because I'm not able to get to my charts. It's unlikely that's going to happen because, you know, I'm going to be at the gym for about an hour and a half. So it's unlikely that that's going to happen, but it is a possibility. So I do want to prepare for it. But other than that, I would keep my target here and I'd set an alarm there. That way I can monitor price as it hits that 1-to-2. So for about the next hour, my target's going to be at 1-to-2. After that, when I get back, if it hasn't triggered, then I'm going to pull it back to 1-to-3. It's a bit low here. It's more like around here, 1-to-3. So yeah, I'll update as this trade progresses. All right, guys, I wanted to get a few more updates in between but I haven't had a chance, so I'm finally doing an update now. As you can see, this has moved a fair way to the target. So when I went to the gym, I set my target up at 1 to 2, which was roughly here. I got back just in time, just in time. It was about to hit my take profit, which was at 1 to 2. And there's no way I wanted to get out with 2R when it was dropping this fast. I knew that I could extend it down to 1 to 3 and very likely hit target. So what I did was I extended it down to 1 to 3, and then look what happened. You know, I've been trading for so long now that I really don't tend to get annoyed or angry at the market. I mean, I take a loss, I take a win. You know, I'm just used to it. It's just the nature of the market. That's how it is. But there are certain situations where I'm like, seriously? And this is one of them. I mean, look at this. I set my target at 1 to 3. It came within a pip of it, and then it pulled back up. Now, obviously, I'm still very confident it's going to go back down to my target, but it's 5 p.m. I want to get out of here. I want to go do something tonight. Now, I have to think about this trade a little bit more when I could have been out of it if it just had gone 1 pip further, but it didn't. That's the reality of trading, though. You just got to deal with it. But it is moving down quite fast. I'm pretty confident I'm going to get that 1 to 3 at this point, especially now. Now it's really dropping. Before I started this recording, it was up here, and like 5 or 10 minutes before. Well, let me just go to the 5-minute chart and show you. On the 5-minute chart, you could see it pulled all the way back up to here, like in the last 15-20 minutes, or more like 30 minutes at this point. But anyway, it's dropping down now. I'm pretty confident that's going to meet my target, and I'm going to close this one out at 1 to 3 for a win. I mean, if it hits it. I'm pretty confident it will, but you can never be certain with these things. So, why am I not extending my target further? I've already got one of my students, because I posted this to the forum, as you guys saw, I've already got someone asking me why I'm not extending this further. There is an actual reason for that, and it's just I really don't want to hang around and manage this trade. A free R, or 1 to 3, is a fantastic result on a 1-hour chart trade. I'm happy with that result, and price is already showing signs of stalling out here. I don't want to hang around for another 3 hours checking back in on this trade, so I'm just going to close it out and be happy with that target, if it even reaches there. I mean, there's nothing for saying for certain that it's going to reach there again. So I guess I'll keep updating as the trade progresses. All right, guys, here's the final update to this trade. As you can see, around 15, 20, maybe even 25 minutes ago now, price dropped down and it hit my target. My target was set at 0.9935. Price dropped down a few pips below that and then pulled back up. It's been doing that for a little while now, though. It's been dropping down, coming back up, dropping down, coming back up, dropping down, coming back up, so on and so forth. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it continues down. But I've closed out. I'm happy with my target. When I get into one of these 1-hour chart trades, I'm usually targeting 1 to 3. So that means my target is 3 times the size of my stop loss. It's a 3R trade. So I hit that target and I'm happy with that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. I hope you've learned something about trade management and about trading 1-hour charts. And I'll see you in the next video.